best sharpshooter you can possibly have, to where you're not gonna be, lacking really anywhere, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but we can get this done. So first things first, you want to get the tallest height you can get, for a point guard, to where you're able to get limitless range, and that would literally be 6'5". You can't get limitless range at 6'6", as you guys can see. You can go to 6'6", put the the minimum wingspan to 6'6", and you're only able to get silver limitless. So 2K did a good job of making sure they balanced that. So we're gonna go with the minimum height requirement we need, or the max we can go, which is 6'5". Then obviously for the weight, we're gonna just put it minimal, because we are sharp. We want to be able to move as quickly as we possibly can, open up the speed and acceleration. Then we're going to put the wingspan down to the minimum you have to get, in order to receive Hall of Fame limitless range. That's what you want to go for, guys. You're going to make a pure sharp. We're going for one that has a 99 3-point shot, and we're going to literally finesse the stats to where you get literally damn near everything. So next up, we're going to go right into this. Obviously, the most important thing is going to be your limitless. So you're going to put 3-point shot all the way to 99. As you guys can see, mid-range will be a requirement, and free throw will also be a requirement. So you can't go any lower for mid-range or free throw. And the great thing about this is you just get Hall of Fame, or not Hall of Fame, you get gold mini magician right at that spot right there. So it's pretty, that's pretty good, to be honest. Perfect, if I'm being real. Then next up, you want to go to your stamina, right? You're sharp, you're going to be running around. Stamina has to be 99. I've seen some people try to finesse this a bit, but I mean, especially if you're a sharp, you want to make sure that your stamina is all the way up. Next thing, guys, we're actually going to be getting the posterizer badge too. We're going to be putting our posterizer badge to minimum, which is bronze. So you're going to need a 73 dunk, and then you're going to need a vertical to be at a 70. So the reason for this, guys, obviously you're a pure sharp, but if you can put the ball on the floor and still get to the rim, you're going to be you're going to be a tyrant on the court. It's going to be very difficult for people to have to end up dealing with you. So we're going to come up here. We just want to make sure the requirements are there. So right now we're going to leave it, the layup at 53, because that just got brought up along with everything else. If we put everything back down again, you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. We'll put this up to a 99. So close shot has to be minimum 54, so that stays there. Then when we go to the vertical, we're gonna put that to a 70. We're gonna get a little bit of driving dunk, and then once you put our driving dunk to a 73, you're gonna see the layup kind of move with it. So we'll leave that at the bare minimum it has to be when you upgrade that, which would be 53. So next thing up, we're gonna move on to the ball handle and speed with ball. We want to be able to still dribble with this build, even though we're not going to be doing too much dribbling. We want to unlock the bare minimum for dribbling badges, which is essential. So we'll get it to 81, and you see right here. Actually, we'll just leave it there for now. We'll scroll down here and we'll go to the strength. Actually, we'll skip over to playmaking for now. We'll go to the strength. We want to get clamps, guys. We want to get clamps on this build. So what we're going to do is put this all the way to a 75 at first. You'll see we'll put it to 75 at first. But when we put it to 76, we actually end up getting 94 feet, which is, I mean, do you not want 94 feet? Yes, I think you do want 94 feet. So people can't just think, oh, he's a sharpshooter, so he's going to just be able to just, we can just blow right by him. We don't want that to happen. So we're putting that to the bare minimum. As you guys can see, you need minimum 36 steal, minimum defensive rebound 31. So next up, we're going to move on back to the speed with ball and the ball handling. And right here, we're going to put this to just about an 81, right? And when we put it to 81, you see right here, we get killer combos, speed booster, we get silver unpluckable, we get silver ankle breaker. We get a ton of, playmaking badges that are actually important. So we'll leave the pass accuracy at a 51 because it has to be there in order, for that badge to kind of activate. So right now we don't have speed booster, which is an essential badge also. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at it and see what do we need to get speed booster to silver. And obviously to get speed booster to silver, we're gonna need either 81 speed or 83 acceleration. So first things first, we'll just put the speed to 81 and then we'll put the acceleration to 83 and kind of let things play out from there. So as you guys can see, the build pretty much right now is pretty much all around. We got multiple different things we could do. But right now we're just gonna kind of look around and double check the bare minimum for stats. And kind of scroll down. So right here, we could just simply say we want to hire you kind of play around with the acceleration, right? What do you want? You want more acceleration, which I would recommend. I think the acceleration on a build like this is very important. And the reason being is simply because if you're able to like burst off when you're like dribbling with the ball, that's going to be the most important thing while you have a build like this. If you lower the acceleration, you're only going to move a little bit slower. And as you guys see right there, we want to be able to get slippery off ball. So at least put the acceleration to 84, and then you still have room to work with it. Now, when we kind of go around and look around, there's not really much else you can do. You can't get dimer, which would be 56 pass accuracy, so we're going to move on. The dunking, you can get it to a 75, but I mean, you already got minimum that you need. So do you really want to do that? Probably not. So when you kind of look around, there's not much to be done with the defensive or with the stats overall. So what I would say is, just put it to the speed with ball. Put it to speed with ball, and then from here, you kind of have some extra stats left over, but nothing really too crazy. So when you kind of look at everything, I mean, you can only add 1 to close shot. You can only add 1 to drive and layup. You can only add 1 to drive and dunk, right? Post control, I mean, you're not going to use that as a sharpshooter. Free throw, as long as you have a good time in free throw, you don't need to go any higher for free throw. That doesn't matter. We got the requirements we wanted for the ball handling stuff. Obviously, to get killer combos, you need an 87, ball handle to get silver. So, we kind of maxed out there. But we got a bunch of other good dribbling badges. We get all the defensive badges we want. We got the bare minimum stats there. So when I kind of look around, guys, I mean, you can't put the stats to anything else that's really much of a significance. So what I would do is I would put this to what? Your standing dunk. Now we're gonna lower this down again to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. We're gonna put that on our standing dunk. So we're gonna go back up here and standing dunk to a 50. Now this is gonna make you the complete sharpshooter, right? Not only are you able to dunk, you're able to get standing dunks, right? You're able to shoot, you're able to fade, you're able to dribble good enough to where you have all the important playmaking badges. You have defense. Literally, you're able to actually stay in front of somebody, which is, it's a huge concern. When people make sharpshooters, they tend to be like, oh man, like all of a sudden I'm going to be completely useless on defense. You're not going to be useless. Your speed is there, right? The acceleration must be higher because that's going to be the most important thing. Affects the speed at which the player can move in short bursts when taking off from a standstill position. Remember, guys, you're a pure sharpshooter. So if you're able to burst off from spots and get to your spots quicker, that's the most important thing. So this is literally the best sharpshooting build you can make. We got everything we wanted, from the defensive badges to the playmaking badges to all the Hall of Fame shooting badges to even being able to dunk. We got precision dunker, like, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Precision dunker. And then we have posterizer, you know what I mean? Like, we have everything we need. So perfect sharpshooter build. You're not going to be lacking anywhere. This is the most well-rounded sharpshooter build you possibly can get, guys. And I'm telling y'all right now, it doesn't get any better than that. So as you guys see, the name of the build is Perimeter Threat. But guys, do me a favor. If y'all want to see me actually upgrade this build, let's get this video to 50 likes, guys. It's very simple. If you guys want to see this build get upgraded and me go crazy on this build, let's get this video to 50 likes, and I got y'all boys with the Perimeter Threat, man. But look, you already know what to do. Drop a like. Let's get to 50. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so y'all boys never miss another upload or stream, man. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Gang, they cannot do it like him.